welcome to this edition of Canton Contact. I'm your host, Peg Stevens. Here today to tell us about the upcoming Spotlight Players production of Elf the Musical, which is set to take place at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill, is Spotlight Players producer Laura Kitzman. Laura, welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you. It's nice to be back.
Well, why don't you start by telling us what is the storyline for Elf the Musical?
Well, it's really centered around the character of Buddy. And the story starts, Buddy is an orphan in New York City, and he's a little boy. And one Christmas Eve, he mistakenly crawls into Santa's bag of toys and ends up getting transported back to the North Pole. Well, when Santa, opens his bag at the North Pole, he finds Buddy and he keeps him and raises him as an elf. So Buddy grows up in the North Pole as an elf. When he is full grown, he realizes that he is just enormous. He's giant in relation to all the rest of the elves, and he finds that he does not have any toy-making abilities at all. So he talks to Santa about it, and Santa tells him the story and then allows him to go back to New York City to find his family. So that's where our play starts. And so Buddy travels to New York City looking for his family. He ends up finding his father, who is on the naughty list. So Buddy tries to correct that.
Oh no!
I know, right? And then he finds his half-brother who doesn't even believe in Santa. So Buddy, that's one of Buddy's missions as well. So it's a really great story about the true meaning of Christmas and all these antics that take place while Buddy's journey is happening in New York City with all of this. So,
oh, how fun!
Yeah, it is.
Now, how are rehearsals going?
Really, really well. Extremely funny. We have an excellent Buddy, and an excellent cast overall. And they're really gelling and working really well with each other. We're finding that, these things are funny over and over and over and over again because they're just really, really talented cast. Just really hitting it.
So fabulous. Yeah. And how many cast members do you have for this production?
So we have a total of 33 cast members. So that's quite a big cast. But even better, I think, and nice and refreshing is we have 14 children in our cast, and they're going to be elves. They have been working so hard on these excellent dances, really, really cute dances for those kids and adults, but the kids are really super cute. So you're going to love those when you come and see them.
Oh, it sounds like it. Now, what would you say are the key messages of this musical, and what sort of emotions do you think the audience members will experience?
It really does kind of cover a wide range of emotions. I mean, there's a little bit of sadness, there's a lot of happiness, and a lot of laughter. There's a lot of comedy. But in the end, I mean, you just get those really good, heartwarming messages, messages of acceptance and messages like that really feel good, especially during the holidays.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Now, what are the performance dates?
Okay, so the performance dates are December 2nd through 5th. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are at 7:30, and then we have Saturday and Sunday matinees at 3 p.m. So there's a total of 5 performances.
Oh, fabulous. And how much are tickets?
Tickets are between $15 and $18 each. So groups of 15 or more are $15, and then seniors and students are $16 and adults are $18.
Oh, wonderful. Well, this sounds like the perfect holiday performance to go see.
It truly is, yes.
Now, what other productions do you have coming up?
Okay, starting in January, we're auditioning for Disney's Moana Junior, which is going to be a really great Spotlight Junior Players production on the main stage. So it's a musical on the main stage for our kids. So those performance dates are March 10th through 13th.
And who can audition for that? What ages?
Yeah, so that's 18 and under.
18
and
under,
okay. Spotlight Junior group only. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. The next one is Disney's Beauty and the Beast. So that's everyone. So all ages can audition for Disney's Beauty and the Beast. That's once again a main stage musical. Audition dates are January 24th and 25th. And then the performance dates are April 1st through 3rd and 8th through 10th.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And anything for the seniors?
Yep, the seniors are going to be performing Harry's Angel. Again, the seniors like to stay with the comedies with a really good message. So it's a heartwarming comedy, I think. That's the way I would describe it. So that's our Still Got It players, and it's going to be in the studio. Audition dates are March 14th and 15th with performance dates on May 19th through 22nd.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
A lot of good things to look forward to.
Really, really great things, yeah.
Now, where do you perform?
We perform at the Village Theater on Cherry Hill. So that's Cherry Hill Road, 50400 Cherry Hill Road in Canton.
Excellent. And what are the ways that folks can purchase tickets?
So there are 3 ways to purchase tickets. You can call the box office, 734-394-5300. You can visit the website at cantonvillagetheater.org, and that's theater ER. theater.org. And then if there are any tickets remaining, those will also be available to purchase at the box office 1 hour prior to showtime.
Oh, excellent. And where can folks get more information on the web?
So any of our Spotlight Players shows, you can go to spotlightplayersmi.org.
Oh, fabulous. And if folks want to get involved, how do they contact Spotlight Players?
You could really send an email to admin@spotlightplayersmi.org.
Oh, fabulous. So, Laura, we are almost out of time. So if you wouldn't mind just kind of recapping Elf the Musical and telling folks where they can purchase tickets.
Yep. Elf the Musical will be performed December 2nd through 5th. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday performances at 7:30, Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. And you can purchase tickets by going to cantonvillagetheater.org.
Excellent. Laura, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us what we can look forward to from the Spotlight Players.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure.
We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
Keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road so that everyone can make it home. I am Community Relations Officer Patty Esselink with the Canton Police Department. I'd like to take this moment to remind you to lock your vehicles. Leaving your vehicles unlocked may result in you becoming a victim of a theft. Simply locking your vehicle doors could prevent you from becoming the next victim. Never leave your laptop, iPod, GPS unit, purses, or wallets within your vehicle. Remember that you are the eyes and ears of our Canton community, and if you don't lock it, you may just lose it.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. Joining me now to give us an update on what we can expect over at the Canton Sports Center as we transition from fall to winter is Canton Recreation Sports Coordinator Anne-Marie Caravalla. Anne-Marie, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Peg. Thanks for having me.
I understand that you have a lot of activities coming up to keep us active as we go from fall to winter. Why don't you start by telling us briefly about the Turkey Trot for a Cause this year?
Okay, Peg. Well, we're right there knocking on the door, the 19th annual Turkey Trot for a Cause for epilepsy. And we are all back doing both in person or virtual this year. So the choice is out there. And obviously the whole goal is to be with family and friends on Thanksgiving and support the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan.
Absolutely. Now, what race events do you have available?
Right. We have the 5K. Well, I'll start with 9 a.m. We start with the 1 mile race. That's behind the Summit on the Park. And then we have the 5K that's at 9:30, and that start is at the front of the Summit on the Park.
Excellent. And so folks who don't want to come out on Turkey Day, they can actually do it virtually. How does that work?
Correct. I mean, basically you just register. You're still eligible for a shirt and a bib, and you get into the drawings and all that kind of stuff. But you just decide, maybe with your family and friends to do a neighborhood race or at your local park at your convenience.
Oh, wonderful.
And you can still support the cause.
Absolutely, lots of options. Now, I know you've been doing this 19 years. How has it benefited the Epilepsy Foundation of Michigan?
I mean, it's just grown and grown. I mean, it started out with the Murray family, Michael and Dennis Murray's families supported the cause. Justin Murray had been diagnosed as a youngster, and they started off with a couple hundred people, and now we get over 1,400. And we work very closely with Brianna and her staff at the foundation, and they just continue to find ways to fight epilepsy, new treatments, new research, and then they really pour in the efforts to help all of the families that are going through any struggles with seizures and the disease.
Sure. And if folks haven't registered yet, how can they take part?
I mean, basically, you can go to the website, register anytime, all the way through Thanksgiving. You can do cantonfund.org. Or if you want, you can show up, Thanksgiving morning. We'll try to help you out. You can register that day.
Wonderful. And if they miss it this year, absolutely they should do it next year for the
Absolutely.
20th year.
Yes, 20th year. We'll have to do something big. And sure, I mean, sign up early and come out this year, next year, whatever works for your family.
Absolutely. All for a good cause.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you tell us what you have available for us in terms of volleyball?
So we have started our adult volleyball leagues. We're excited to be back playing at the Summit Gymnasium, and we're doing Fridays right now. And, if free agents are out there looking that want to play on Fridays, that is a little bit more of our competitive level. It's co-ed competitive. And then our Sunday leagues will start in January, and we run all day, not all day, but we start around 4 o'clock Sundays in the Summit Gym and run all evening. So typically we'll get around 16 teams, and we're always looking for new teams, or again, if free agents want to get out and get, posted on a team, we can help with that too.
Sure. And what is the team breakdown?
How
many men,
it's a co-ed
women?
team, so I mean, obviously we're playing sixes, so it's 3 guys, 3 gals. But they usually put some subs on their roster and kind of support it that way. So there's usually around 8 to 10 people maybe on a roster.
Awesome. And you said that it takes place at the Summit on the Park.
Correct.
Awesome.
Yep.
And then
Fridays and Sundays.
Oh, fabulous. And in terms of how long does the league run?
It's actually pretty long. We run, the Friday league runs from November to March, and then the Sunday league runs from January through March.
Excellent. So it's a great way to keep active indoors. And then if you don't have a team that you're affiliated with, how do you go about becoming a free agent?
Right. So, just like you register for all of our other leisure services programs, you get on Civic Rec, you hop on, and there's codes on there. And under the sports category, just type in free agents or volleyball, and it'll pop up, and you can add your name that way. Or you can always call the Sports Center, at our phone number, 734-483-5600, and we're we're still working, you know, in the winter months, and we can help you get signed up.
Excellent. Sounds like a lot of fun. Now, I understand you have a lot of offerings for lacrosse.
Right. We just finished our fall season in lacrosse, and we're kind of rolling into our winter clinics. Winter clinics is for anyone who just wants to try it out. It's 6 weeks. We actually do it at Michigan Lacrosse in Plymouth, and the coaches get a chance to meet new players in the community that just want to try it out. We provide equipment and help them just get started. And then it also gets the players that have been playing a while get ready for the spring league, which is kind of like our signature program. So the winter clinics run in January. They start January 24th. They'll run 6 weeks. And then we roll right into our spring league, which is more of like, you know, league games and tournaments and a little more competition. The clinics is more training and conditioning.
Oh, sure. So you mentioned, so it's both new and experienced players for the clinics.
Correct. And basically it's a boys lacrosse program. I mean, girls can join, but we do run the boys rules. And it's second graders through eighth graders, that, you know, the grade they're currently in. And we break it up, you know, obviously per grades and ages. And yeah, we usually get around 60 players that, you know, want to get some indoor training.
Oh, fabulous. Now, let's talk about the league. How do folks sign up for that?
Right. So even though the winter clinics is coming soon, we do register currently for the spring league because that takes a lot more to get set up. So we do encourage everyone to get registered by mid-January for the spring league because we do uniform sizing. And then that will start in March, and they'll play around 10, 12 games and 2 tournaments. And it's an intense spring, but it's exciting to get outside and, you know, play live.
Oh, absolutely. Now, what do folks have to bring to the league? Do you provide equipment, or do they have to bring their own?
I mean, they have to provide, you know, their stick and their protective. They wear shoulder pads and a helmet. We provide like the uniform, and they have to get their other equipment.
Excellent. And then how does the league wrap up? Do you do anything special for that?
Well, we have 2 big tournaments that are exciting, and it kind of wraps up. Usually we wrap up with the Midwest Lax Bash, and then of course we have our team party and just kind of, you know, kind of a banquet style party outside. I think mostly the kids take on the parents and coaches that last day and just have some fun.
Awesome. Now, do you recommend folks sign up for both the clinic and the leagues?
They can. They're both open for registration, but, you know, I also encourage people to try the clinic, see if, you know, this is something they're interested in. We take a deposit for the league, and, you know, if a player decides like it's too much commitment or that kind of thing, you know, we work with all the families that we can. We just want them out there trying different sports, staying active, obviously meeting some new friends.
Absolutely. Now, Anne-Marie, we're almost out of time, so if you wouldn't mind just telling folks where they can get more information about all of these wonderful activities.
Right. Like I said, reach out to us at the Canton Sports Center anytime. We have our website, csc.canton-mi.org, or call us. Or if it's just easier for you to remember, you can do cantonfund.org. A lot of people like to go to that website. But basically, just search us out, and we can help you.
Excellent. Thank you so much for stopping by and sharing all of these great opportunities.
Yes. Thank you, Peg.
We'll be right back with more Canton Contact.
Hi, I am Community Relations Officer Patty Esselink with the Canton Police Department. I'd like to take this moment to remind you to lock your vehicles. Leaving your vehicles unlocked may result in you becoming a victim of a theft. Simply locking your vehicle doors could prevent you from becoming the next victim. Never leave your laptop, iPod, GPS unit, purses, or wallets within your vehicle. Remember that you are the eyes and ears of our Canton community, and if you don't lock it, you may just lose it.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't drink and drive.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. Joining me now to tell us what's happening over at the Summit on the Park Aquatic Center is aquatic specialist Daniel Sullivan. Daniel, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me again.
I understand that the Aquatic Center is a hip and happening place these days. What current aquatics classes do you have available?
So we're getting closer to running our full capacity of water aerobics classes again. We have offerings on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. The Friday classes are new again, and those have always been popular ones, so we're happy to have those back. We've added a few additional classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, from 11:30 to 12:20. And we've also been able to bring back some of our river walk classes that don't have an instructor. It's just for people to come and use the pool for fitness reasons. Those are on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 and Friday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30.
Excellent. Now you mentioned the water aerobics. What does that class involve?
So a lot of our different water aerobics, we have deep water classes, we have arthritis classes, we have basically classes for anyone that is looking just for general fitness or something more intense as well. They're 15-minute classes, instructor-led. They just use different equipment for resistance, for strength, for balance, all sorts of different things. So really, there's class for anyone that is interested in them.
Excellent. And then you mentioned some of the other offerings. What is like some of your other popular classes?
Our river blast classes are pretty popular. We have river classes on Friday mornings at 9:30 and on Saturday mornings at 8:30. They're very intense. They're very high energy classes, but they are very popular. They tend to max out whenever we offer them.
I bet. And how do folks go about registering?
So they are just drop-in classes. There's no pre-registration, so we have a sheet out that's available on deck, and you can just sign up and save your slot. We put the sheet out 15 minutes before the class starts.
Oh, wonderful. And if folks wanted more information about maybe, finding some introductory classes, where should they go?
They can find it on our pool schedule, and that pool schedule is also on our website at summitonthepark.org.
Excellent. Now, I understand that your swim lessons are back in action. Mm-hmm. What do you currently have available?
Our swim lessons are starting to build it back up a little bit. We're closer to probably about 60% capacity of what we typically have. We have classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, kind of similar to what our water aerobics classes are. Classes are very full across the board for all of our fall sessions, which is great. But we're hoping to eventually add some more classes come winter. I'm still working on getting all of our winter classes into Civic Rec, but registration for Winter 1 classes will be December 6th at 10 a.m. And those classes are expected to go quickly, so we suggest for people who are interested to sign up right away.
Absolutely. And what age ranges do you have classes for?
So we have parent-child classes for beginners, from infants through early preschool. Then we have our preschool classes from about ages 3 to 5. Youth classes from about ages 5 to 13. And we also have teen adult classes and private lessons that are for anyone. Basically, we go through levels, youth level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, preschool level 1, 2, 3, and just have people progress on basic swimming skills, basic survival skills in the water, and as levels go up, they get more difficult, more advanced learning.
Absolutely. Oh, and so you said that registration date again for the next time around?
For our Winter 1 session will be December 6th at 10 a.m. is when registration will go live.
Excellent. So it sounds like you really have something for everyone.
We really do, yep.
Now, how does that work when someone is going from one level to the next level?
So our instructors communicate with the parents or the participants along the entire class way. And when they are ready to move up, the instructors communicate with the teacher. The teacher communicates with the parent or participant and tells them when they're ready to sign up for the next level.
Oh, wonderful. Now, are they required to take a swim test to go to the next level?
It's just basically up to the instructor, but we do have a general criteria on our progress reports that we hand out at the end of the session that need to be checked off before they move on to the next level.
Oh, wonderful. And I understand that you do a very good job communicating to the parents or guardians.
Yep.
What sort of reports do they get?
Our instructors always give out a progress report at the end of the session, but they also communicate each and every week in the session.
Excellent. And if folks wanted to find out information about those particular classes, or if they wanted to register online, how do they do that?
All of our classes are online, like I said, for the registration date, again, December 6th for Winter 1. And those classes are expected to go quickly, but they're all on our website at summeronthepark.org.
Excellent. And then why do you think it's important for folks to take swim lessons?
Well, especially in Michigan when we're surrounded by water, general swimming skills are always good. Whether you're an advanced swimmer or just a basic swimmer using a pool setting, a lake setting, it doesn't matter. They're very important skills to have for your life because there's just so much water around us, and you never know when the opportunity arises where you might need to swim. So I believe everyone should know how to swim, and I think that our swim program helps meet that.
Excellent. Safety first, right?
Of course.
Now, switching gears a little bit, well, actually still talking about safety, I understand that you have lifeguard classes available.
That's correct. Yeah, we have a lifeguard class coming up offering December 2nd through 5th. So it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Thursday and Fridays are from 5:30 to 9, and the Saturday and Sunday is from about 9 to 5 each day. And participants are required to attend all class times in order to pass the class. We do have some spots available still, about 10 or 11 spots. That we expect those to go, so we want people to sign up as soon as possible. Whether you just want lifeguarding class for a skill or you want to work for us as well, we encourage people to sign up for that class.
Oh, wonderful. So if they take the lifeguard training class, then they're allowed to basically throw their hat into the ring for the lifeguard position?
And we encourage people who are interested in that class and want to work here to apply first, because they can actually get a discount code for the class. Which would be beneficial so you don't have to pay for anything for the class. But yeah, once you pass the course, you are eligible to work for us because the certification is through Jeff Ellison Associates Shallow Water, which is the exact certification that we use.
Oh, wonderful. Now, I understand that your lifeguards are very happy employees.
Of course.
Why is that? Why is it a wonderful opportunity here to work for the Summit on the Park?
Well, the skills as a lifeguard, I think, are also just very important life skills: CPR, AED, first aid, things that you use kind of on an everyday basis, and especially in this environment. And you just never know when you might actually need to use them. So I think they're very important skills to have. But on top of just working here, I think we've built a very strong culture with our people here. Everyone seems to be friends. Everyone's very, family oriented, it seems, here, and we're all very close. So
absolutely.
We encourage everyone to apply and join our family.
And I understand too that schedules can be flexible, so you can actually get students all the way up to grandparents. So
of course. Yeah, we encourage high school students, college students, people beyond college. It doesn't matter how old you are. We encourage you to apply because we're very flexible with schedules, mornings, middays, nights, weekends, whatever you're interested in for, we have availability for.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Daniel, we are almost out of time. So if you wouldn't mind telling folks where they can go to get more information about your aquatic classes, your swim lessons, and your lifeguard training opportunities.
All of our information for all of our different aquatic offerings can be found at summitonthepark.org.
Excellent. Thank you so much for stopping by and telling us what's happening over at the Summit on the Park Aquatic Center.
Thank you, Peg.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.